Hello my lovelies, welcome back to the channel, and I hope you are having an amazing holiday season. This is my burning question to you. What is your vision for 2020? I'm about to share mine. Goal number 1, grow my YouTube channel. Yeah, who'd have thunk that was going to be in there? It is my goal this year for 2020 to hit 2,020 subs and 4,040 watch hours. Very lofty goals, I might add. So, how do I do this? I mean, how does this actually come about? How does this happen? I don't have a magic button. I don't have a magic formula. I don't have a magic pill, for that matter. I don't know how this is going to happen, except that I'm going to have to work very hard to make it happen. And in order to reach that goal, that means I need to have more content, be more consistent with it, and make better content. I need to learn better filming skills and editing skills. That breaks down to 147 subscribers every single month over the next 12 months. And 286 watch hours per month. Not minutes, but hours. That's a lot of time and a lot of people. Think I can do it? I'm sure going to try. Goal number 2, getting bees. Now, I'm not alone when it comes to wanting beehives, and there are many benefits to having beehives. So it is my goal this year to actually build my own top bar hive, and I have downloaded some, what I'm hoping are simple instructions to build a nice top bar hive from the internet. And if you are interested in it, you can check out the biobees.com for more information and for the plans, which is where I got them off of. And in order to be a good beekeeper, I am going to go ahead and take the beekeeping classes, and I'd like to become a certified apiary. I would also like to join the Iowa Beekeepers Association. So we shall see. But it is my goal this year to at least build my top bar hive and take the beekeeping classes. Goal number 3, greenhouse. I've wanted to obtain a greenhouse for a very long time. I made an attempt last year at creating one out of an old dog kennel that I had. And I think I did a great job on it, but unfortunately Mother Nature decided that she wanted to pick that sucker up and turn her over on its side. I lost pretty much everything that was in it, and what I didn't lose for plants, for seedlings, I actually ended up not being able to grow. They just didn't grow very well. So this year, I have the opportunity to purchase a pre-made greenhouse that is either a 30 by 64 or a 34 by 60. I'm not positive which one it is. I cannot remember the exact dimensions. This already has 2 31-inch fans in it for exhausting and cooling, so and for the price is fantastic. I wouldn't be able to purchase a large greenhouse from even, a greenhouse supplier for this amount, or a high tunnel for that matter. So this one would be a pretty choice for me. If I'm unable to obtain that, then I will just probably be using the plans for the Anna White style greenhouse, and that will be just a little bit cheaper to build, but it will not have the exhaust fans. So I have two options. I can either build one, a smaller one, or obtain one that's pretty much ready to go. The only thing I'll need to do is add utilities to it, and so I can make it a year-round production. And really, I'm just looking for some extra land. I'm hoping to purchase the land that is directly south of me. It already has a house on it. I would have to tear the house down, but I'm really hopeful in being able to obtain that land and put my greenhouse there. Goal number 4, build a new permanent coop and a chicken tractor. So not too terribly long ago, I actually decided that I was going to convert my shed into a chicken coop for the winter. Unfortunately, things just didn't plan out for that. So the new idea is that this spring we'll be starting on building a new permanent winter coop with a run and a chicken tractor so that I am able to keep more chickens. Now, I want to overwinter my chickens in this coop, of course, and I will not be raising meat birds during the cold winter months. And I do have several plans that I'm able to use, but I haven't decided on one quite yet. So I will show you what I have here in just a moment. Now, I have a book that I print off a lot of different plans, etc. from, well, or two, I should say. And this one is for large chicken coop, and this is an 8x10 coop. So there are the plans for that one. It has the nest boxes and a window for that shed. These are the nest boxes and the chicken run. Now, what I'd really love to be able to build is this bad boy. It is a very large chicken coop, and I think my girls would be quite happy with it. Of course, cost will come into play there, so the more that I am able to obtain financially, the bigger my coop will be, and fancier. Goal number 5, up the chicken game. How do you up the chicken game, you say? Well, I will be adding more egg-laying hens, and I would like more colorful eggs this year. So I will be purchasing the chicks from Murray McMurray Hatchery in Webster City, Iowa, and Hoover Hatchery in Rudd, Iowa. These are the two hatcheries of choice. I prefer to use someone fairly local, and I've had all of my chickens actually thus far have come from Hoover Hatchery, and I am not very far from Murray McMurray Hatchery, so I really would like to purchase from them. The next way to up my chicken game is I would like to actually raise meat birds, and I will be getting my meat birds most likely from Murray McMurray. They are the big red broilers and the Cornish roasters, so I would like to raise both. I'm hoping for a total of 4 flocks of 25 because I don't want anything too big, and I live in city limits, so I have to be careful. But they'll be gone in 12 weeks' time, so I'm hoping that I'm able to get 4 rounds in before the cold sets in again for the winter. Goal number 6, increase the health. Who has weight loss goals? I think everybody does. I do. Definitely. It's my goal this year to drop about 60 pounds. Yeah, that's a lot of weight. It really truly is. But I think over the course of a year, that's only about 5 pounds a month. I don't think that's too terrible. That's not really that lofty of a goal. However, the most important thing for me at this point is to start rebuilding my health by using yoga and strength training and, possibly some Pilates. I definitely need to start my meditation routine back up, and I think taking care of myself through my mind, my body, just everything is going to make me a much healthier person and probably more pleasant to be around. Goal number 7, grow and build our businesses. My husband and I have 2 businesses, and I'm behind the scenes in his, and he is behind the scenes in mine. So the biggest thing is that we want these businesses to be successful this year. And so in order to do so, I think that learning new marketing strategies and building a better social media presence, building websites, and then creating new products for Royal Amethyst Acres will be a big game changer. And I have added doTERRA to my resume as a wellness advocate, and so I will be using the doTERRA essential oils to put into my products. I'm hoping to expand into soaps and just beauty products in general, lotions, shampoos, that kind of stuff. And I would also like to start up a new series, a new product with using alchemy and using the essential oils to produce and create more and better natural perfumes. So I think probably researching marketing strategies is a good idea. I really do want to see Royal Amethyst Acres grow. Goal number 8, start the permaculture food forest. I had stated last year when I started my channel that I wanted to start a permaculture food forest or fruit and nut orchard, however you choose to look at it. And it is really pretty much all of those things. I would actually be able to sell fruit and nuts and berries and things of that nature from this particular permaculture forest, food forest. So in order to do that though, well, first of all, I need to have a plan. Then secondly, I need to clear that land out, and then I'm going to have to really research even deeper, probably for better usage, better ways for creating this permaculture food forest. Goal number 9, the Protege garden. I really want to do some Protege gardening. Now I have several designs in mind, and I'm not positive as to which one I'm going to go with, but people have different ideas on what a Protege garden actually is. I am going with the traditional architectural styled Protege, and I will be including kitchen herbs, well, just herbs in general, flowers, vegetables, fruits, you name it, because I believe that a traditional Protege garden would have had all of those things. Now, what is going to help me along the way is this little gem. This is an amazing book. However, this is all in French. This gentleman, Antoine-Joseph Desalliers d'Argentville, actually did the gardens at Versailles, And yeah, I'm pretty pumped about that. This will give me a chance to brush up on my French, or probably relearn it, because it's all in old French. However, there are amazing designs in this book, and I can't wait to try some of them out. But this is my design. One of my designs. And I'm really hoping that I'm able to follow through with this. It's going to be a lot of work, a ton of work. But I'm pretty darn sure that I'm going to make sure it happens. Goal 10, planning out all of the gardens. You certainly can't grow things without some sort of a plan, right? So that's where this comes into play. My goal is to have all of my gardens planned out by January 31st, and I will be buying my seed in February, March, and April. I will hopefully be starting seed actually by April 1st at the latest, and have a temporary greenhouse set up. Let's cross our fingers there. So I do have one layout already for my vegetable garden and some of the fruits, but as you saw earlier, I already have my permaculture garden, or permaculture food forest, sorry, laid out. I have Protege garden laid out. So I'm really just I'm kind of ahead of the game, actually, if you might say. So that is one layout. We'll see. I will probably have many reincarnations of my vegetable garden being laid out by the time it's all said and done. So, planning out all of my gardens by January 31st and buying my seed through February, March, and April. Goal 11, organize everything. Whose life needs organized? Mine. Most definitely. So this goal is probably one of the most important and probably one of the first actually to get done. And that is going to be organizing absolutely everything. I need to go through and purge. I need to get rid of unnecessary or even unwanted items that I just tend to collect. I absolutely need to create an easy to follow cleaning schedule, and the biggest organization thing I need to worry about will be organizing all of my files and papers and whatnot for our businesses. It is going to be imperative that I do this. So that will probably be one of the first things actually that gets done. And obviously I'm going to have to create new and more storage and shelving. So Marie Kondo, she ain't gonna have nothing on me. Goal number 12, learn new skills. So if you do not learn something, you are probably not going to advance in life. And that is my big thing. I really want to be able to learn a lot of new skills in this next year. Obviously carpentry, because I would like to be building a lot of things. I would like to learn how to repair my own jukebox and my antique piano. And in doing all of these things, I will be learning about electricity, carpentry, plumbing as well, because I'd like to use that for my greenhouse and my chicken coop and whatnot. Simple plumbing, that is. And I would really love to learn how to use a crossbow and a I'd like to go bow hunting this year. So those are on my list of things to do and skills to learn. Goal number 13, brush up on those old skills. Why learn new skills if you don't dust off the old skills? So I need to brush up on my foreign languages and my American Sign Language. And I'd like to teach myself more German. I have been using the Duolingo app, and I quit using that for a while, so it's time to get back on the horse there. And I have several instruments available to me that, well, two of them I haven't really used a whole lot, which is my clarinet and my singing voice. And I need to get those right back up into tip-top shape again. And on top of relearning my old skills, I will be learning new instruments as well. So I have a lot of instruments actually available to me. And of course, I need to improve upon the sewing skills I have, and the quilting and the crocheting and knitting and all of that fun stuff. So that, I think, should go hand in hand with learning new skills as well. Goal number 14, build an outdoor kitchen of sorts. I need an outdoor kitchen so that I can process all of my garden haul and my hunting haul, hopefully. And I'd love to be able to have a nice cottage style kitchen where I have an area for processing all of that stuff and processing the meat. I'd love to have an outdoor barbecue pit and a small smokehouse, a smoke shack, so to speak. So building an outdoor kitchen is probably a pretty good idea. Goal number 15, get my permit to carry. Okay, so learning new skills for with the crossbow and the rifle and the handgun even would do me no good without getting my permit to carry and my hunting licenses. So that is next on the goals. I do want to take the concealed carry class and the hunter safety course, both of those things just as an extra education for these particular things. I just think that safety first, obviously, but I need to be able to and want to be able to protect myself if necessary and have the option. Goal number 16, craft. Need scrapbooking paper, need yarn. Maybe you need some floral stuff. Or maybe I just need to use that stuff because I have got so much of it. So my goal to craft or create something a lot more frequently than I do is probably a really good one. I also have an Etsy store, so probably should just go ahead and craft and put it up on the Etsy store to sell. Maybe make some money. Who knows? I have baking and cooking skills that I could use to create, and I don't really use those as often as I should. And I really need to finish the 5 quilts that I started. Yes, I really truly do. And 2 of them are for babies to be born in April. Yes, I have 2 babies being born in April that I'm making quilts for. So I should probably get on that, right? Goal number 17, Travel with the Airstream. My shirt should sum this up very nicely. I really truly want to travel with the Airstream this next year, and I'd love to be able to travel to different homesteading events and different homesteads, and with my Airstream club actually, so that is on the goals list, definitely. Goal number 18, plan the Labor Day homesteading event. Speaking of homesteading events, I am going to plan a very large one, I'm hoping, for Labor Day weekend, September 2020. I have some help with a couple of other ladies, fellow homesteaders here in Iowa, and it is absolutely my goal to create a wonderful homesteading event and just an experience to build community and to build relationships and to have something right here in the heart of Iowa, in the heart of the Midwest. I think it is a perfect spot, and I think it'll be a big hit. I hope you're there. Goal number 19, get fencing in place. Fencing should probably be the first line of defense, right? So I should probably build up some fences and maybe plant some natural fencing, some hedges, or even the conifer trees. It'd probably be a good idea. Help protect my investment, right? So I do have plans for fencing and for natural fencing using hedges and or conifer trees. This will also protect my land as a windbreak, and hopefully my topsoil will stay. So that is my goal, fencing. Goal number 20, go back to school. Can I do it? Can I go back to school? That will remain to be seen, I guess. And this is my last very large goal for 2020, is to actually enter back into school in the fall of 2020. The goal is to finish my bachelor's degree in science and nursing and enter into the pre-med program and move on to the Doctor of Osteopathy program at Des Moines University. And once I'm through that, I will be actually obtaining licensure as a holistic practitioner. So that is my goal. Whether or not that can actually happen depends upon my disability. It depends on money. It depends on really a whole lot of stuff. And it is something that I have wanted for so very long, and I have limited myself. So I need to get myself out of that state of mind, and I need to get back into thinking that I can do anything that I set my mind to. And this is one of my dreams. I feel like my nursing career was taken away from me due to my fall, and I'm just hoping that I'm able to get back into the swing of things and figure out how to move past the chronic migraines 3 and 4 days a week and the fibromyalgia symptoms and the back pain that I have. And I've worked through them all before, minus the migraines. So why couldn't I do it now? Right? Carpe diem. That's what I need to remember. It is absolutely my hope that you find some inspiration in this very long video, but that you understand that you are able to accomplish anything you want. All you have to do is set your mind to it and get after it. Okay, let's play tag. Yellow Rose Homestead, Sampson Farms, Wholesome Roots, Mama Z's Texas Kitchen, J Love Adventures, Along the River Homestead, Copper Kettle Farms, and Little Creek Homestead. Tag, you're it! For all the tags, I will be leaving the links to their channels down in the description, so please make sure you go and check them out. And I hope that you all have fun with this tag, because that's what it's for. It's to have fun. Of course we all have goals. Of course we need to meet those goals if possible. And we're going to work very hard to meet those goals. However, I want this to be fun. I want people to have fun with it, and I want you to learn something from it the way that I am learning. So please make sure that you go and check out everyone's channels in the description below, and look out for your own tags, because they're coming.